In the quaint village of Eldoria, nestled between rolling hills and dense forests, life was peaceful. The villagers knew each other well, and secrets were rare. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting long shadows, a stranger arrived. He was tall, with a cloak that seemed to absorb the light around him. His face was hidden beneath a wide-brimmed hat. The villagers, curious yet cautious, watched as he made his way to the only inn in the village. "Who is he?" whispered Clara, the innkeeper's daughter, to her father. "I don't know," replied Mr. Thompson, "but there's something mysterious about him." The stranger, who introduced himself as Mr. Blackwood, requested a room for the night. His voice was deep, and his eyes, when they briefly met Clara's, seemed to hold 1,000 untold stories. As night fell, the village was cloaked in an eerie silence. Clara, unable to sleep, decided to investigate. She tiptoed to the stranger's room, her heart pounding. She pressed her ear against the door and heard faint murmurs. Suddenly, the door creaked open, and Clara stumbled inside. Mr. Blackwood stood there, his eyes piercing through the dim light. "Curiosity can be dangerous," he said, his voice sending chills down Clara's spine. I was just," Clara stammered. "Come in," he interrupted. "There's something you should know." Clara, torn between fear and curiosity, stepped inside. Mr. Blackwood closed the door behind her. He revealed a map, ancient and worn, with markings that seemed to lead to a hidden treasure. "This village," he began, "holds a secret. A treasure buried long ago by your ancestors. But it's guarded by a curse." Clara's eyes widened. "A curse?" "Yes," he nodded. "And only the bravest can uncover it." The next morning, Clara and Mr. Blackwood set out on their quest. The villagers watched in awe as they disappeared into the forest. Hours turned into days, and just when hope seemed lost, they found the hidden cave. Inside, they discovered the treasure, but as Mr. Blackwood reached for it, the ground trembled. "The curse!" Clara shouted. Mr. Blackwood smiled. "I knew this would happen." With a swift motion, he revealed a talisman that glowed brightly, dispelling the curse. The treasure was theirs, but Mr. Blackwood vanished, leaving behind only a note. Courage and curiosity lead to great discoveries. Clara returned to the village, a hero. The villagers celebrated, but the mystery of Mr. Blackwood remained. Who was he, and why did he help? Some questions, it seemed, were destined to remain unanswered.